Hi everyone, it's Kathy Ahrens with the Ahrens team. Just wanted to give you a market update for the month of March. I know there's buyers out there wondering, is this a good time to buy? Should I wait? Should I, put my step into this market? What should I do? So I thought if I went over some of the numbers that might help you make a decision. So let's look at Howard County. For the month of March, last month we had 212 homes that sold. When we look at that compared to last year, that's down about 13%. And across the whole Baltimore region, that's down about 4%. The interesting thing about that is that when we look at new listings last month, they were up 21% from 2024 and up 10% in the whole Baltimore region. So what does that mean for you as a buyer? That means that we have more homes coming on the market than last year, but lower number of homes that sold. And so that should ease a little bit the competition for you as buyers. There still is competition. We're still seeing multiple offers on many properties. However, it's not quite as difficult to get a home as it was last year and in some of the previous years. The actual homes that went on the market last month were 322 in Howard County, and that was actually up 7% from March of last year, and in the Baltimore region up about 1% year over year. However, again, with the increased number of listings, we still have more listings coming on the market than homes that are going under contract or that have sold. So the average days on market that we're seeing is about 14 days. In the Baltimore region, that's about 33 days. But the interesting fact is, if you price your home correctly, 68% of the homes sold in Howard County last month were only on the market for 10 days or less. 68%. So what does that tell you? If you're a seller, it's so important to get your home listed properly, because if you list it at the correct rate, the buyers will come. They'll usually come right at the beginning. You'll get offers on your home and go under contract, and then typically 30 days or so out, you'll have your home sold. And interestingly too, we're still seeing that in Howard County, the average sales price of the home is about 2% higher than the list price. So if you're a seller and you price your home above market value thinking, well, I'll negotiate a little bit. I'm willing to take $10,000, maybe $15,000 less from my home, but I'll just see what I can get. The buyers are going to be very reluctant to come see your home because they know that on average, about, most of the homes on average are selling for the list price or above. And so if you have your home listed higher than that, they're going to think it's overpriced. They're not going to see the value. They're going to be reluctant to come because they're going to assume that those sellers are not willing to take less than what that sales price is. And we're even seeing that across the whole Baltimore region. For that, it's 99% of the homes, 99% average sales price to average list price is what we're seeing. So again, across the whole region, sellers are typically getting where their home is listed if it's listed in the correct market value. What happens if you do list high? You might have no showings, or you might have showings but no offers. And if that happens to you and you see that over the course of 7 to 10 days, 2 weeks max, then you know that your home is listed too high, because that is not what's happening in the market overall. Now, because we have more listings than last year, our month supply of inventory has gone up a little bit to 1.8. So that means if we had no new homes come on the market, in about 2 months or a little bit under than that, all the homes would be sold. Last year at this time, we only had 1 month's supply. So, we still are in a very, very strong seller's market, even though it's we have a little bit more inventory, still a very strong seller's market. There's buyers out there. And as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, if you price your home correctly, most of the time the buyers are going to come in, make an offer, and get your home under contract in 10 days or less. So these are some of the statistics for recent, sales in the past month or so. If you have further questions, we'd love to talk to you about it. Give us a call or reach out via text, email, whatever is convenient for you. Thanks so much for listening.